Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video where I have to say it's not going well. It's not going well. Got ya. Kidding. Just joking. No, everything's fine, ladies and gents. Everything's fine. We're not restarting a series, no. It is the new day. I finished the ploughing job, ladies and gents. We finished the ploughing. That's all good. We got paid. We've made a little bit of money. We're going to be starting a new job today. Just make sure we've got all the jobs. Right, we've got some baling to do, apparently. Make silage bales. Ooh, could do some silage baling. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Got some cultivating jobs to do. Some more fertilising with a spreader, actually. Again, we're staying away from harvesting contracts for the moment because, well, you know, I think I've had my fill of harvesting contracts in the last couple of weeks. Another seeding job. Field 40 with canola. I'm going to do that one. Because I've got the seed. I've got the seed, ladies and gents. Field 40 is where? Let's check the map. Oh, it's the one I ploughed. It's the one I ploughed. So, yeah, straight after ploughing, we've got the gig to do the, we've got the gig to do the harvesting. Seeding. That's alright. Take the front weight. And we'll go and do some seeding. So yeah, the ploughing contract completed fine. I did run into the evening a little bit, but you know, that's to be expected. I'm going to need probably more seed for this job than for the barley, because that field 40 is actually quite big. So there we go, we'll load it up with that. We'll change the seed. Canola. Always helps to have the right seed selected, ladies and gents. And we'll go off and do field 40. Which, as I say, did plough quite happily with the correct plough, with the one that the contract offered me. The one that I bought didn't work on the field. So in actual fact, I've sold that one. I've sold that one back. I've returned it. I went into the shop with me receipt and said, excuse me, this plough you bought doesn't work properly. It misses bits all over the field. I want my money back. And they gave me my money back. Well, not all of it. They gave me half, which I felt was a bit mean. But yeah. I'm guessing that modded plough only works on flat fields, on flat maps, on flat earths. Which is a bit of a shame, because that mod came from the mod hub. Came from Giant's mod hub, and it doesn't work properly. Maybe have to fill in a bug report. Send it in. Right, what else have I got to tell you today as I start this video? Well, if we get onto the whole channel admin, we'll get onto channel admin to start with before I start just waffling. For those of you that may be checking out the video description down below or waiting for things to pop up on the screen during the videos, if you're looking for Amazon affiliate links, They are sadly no longer available. Basically, when I set up the Amazon affiliate links 3 months ago, as part of the terms and conditions of the Amazon affiliate program, you need one person to click on the link and buy something in 180 days, or they close your account. Well, despite me obviously putting the Amazon affiliate links in my videos, despite me putting it in the descriptions, despite having it on my Twitch channel, and everything like that, nobody has clicked on those links. Or if people have clicked on the links, but nobody's bought anything. Nobody's then gone on, after having clicked on the link, no one's then gone on to browse for something, add it to their cart, check out and buy it. Which means, unfortunately, Amazon have closed my affiliate account, which means my affiliate links are dead. They're no more. So you won't find them in the description of the video. You won't find them popping up on screen during the videos. You won't find them on the Twitch channel. I may look into reapplying to the Amazon affiliate program at a later date and time, but obviously at the moment it doesn't seem worthwhile because none of you guys are using them. None of you guys are using the links, despite the fact that I have a link for US viewers, for the US audience out there, and I have a link for the UK and European viewers on the channel. No one used them, so they've gone, sadly. You've lost them, so you've lost a way to support me as a creator, I'm afraid. By not using those links, you have failed to support me. So I hope you feel bad about yourselves. I really do. But feel free to check out and use the Patreon link instead in the description below, and, you know, chuck me $1 or a quid or €1 or whatever instead each month, and you know, commit yourself fully. Hey, now I'm in the YouTube partner program. Actually, you can do, I think you can do memberships and super thanks and super chats and stuff, I think, on the YouTube videos. I don't really know all about that. I know it's been enabled since I hit 1,000 subs, and YouTube have gone, hey, welcome back to the YouTube partner family. Like I ever should have left. Like, you know, they ever should have removed me. You know, my channel was doing perfectly fine, and I wasn't filming myself in front of dead bodies in Japan like some people. So I had no idea why they deleted all my subs 6-7 years ago. But, you know, I blame Logan Paul, and I will forever blame Logan Paul. And if the guy wants to send me some money as in a way of apologising, wants to send me some of his Mayweather money or his WWE money, he's welcome to make me an offer to forgive him. But yeah, we're back in the YouTube process. So there's probably things on the channel that you can click on to, you know, support me as a creator. I don't fully understand it all. I understand Twitch, and I understand Twitch subs. That makes sense to me. And, you know, if everybody could sub to me on Twitch, that would be fantastic. That'd be great. That'd be a great way to thank me, not just for the Twitch streams, but also the YouTube streams. Like I always say, and for people who might be new around here, who think to themselves, I don't really watch a lot of Twitch, I don't do a lot of Twitch videos, because, you know, you're not always live when in my time zone and stuff. That's perfectly fine. I understand that. However, the way I look at it, the way I like to think about it is, if you subscribe to me on Twitch, you're not only subscribing for the Twitch content, but you're also subscribing for the YouTube stuff. And it's a way of thanking me for both, really, and supporting me for the, you know, the content I put out here on this channel that you're watching now, as well as also the live stream stuff I do over on Twitch. It also stops YouTube and Google taking quite so much money and getting even more rich, you know, because YouTube takes a lot takes a big cut out of all the ad revenues, or anything you donate via the YouTube system. They take a massive cut of it, whereas Amazon's a little bit more generous. Although I've heard reports just recently, and I've seen a few clickbaity titled videos on YouTube that I haven't clicked on and watched, where they're saying that Amazon and Twitch are now actually kind of robbing creators a little bit. They're not giving them the money that they once did. So I don't know, quite understand that. I haven't really looked into it. Again, you would think, with it being my livelihood, I ought to be a bit more switched on and a bit more interested in what's going on with all that stuff. Making sure I am getting paid what I should be getting paid. But yeah, like I say, if you don't want to subscribe on Twitch and you don't want to subscribe on YouTube, you can always go to the Patreon page, where there is just a single tier, a single donation amount, which, like I say, it's $1, £1, €1, whatever your local currency is, and it's the lowest you can set. It's the lowest amount of money you can set. It's like I say, it's the only option, and it's there. You click on it and forget, you know. Bit like when you sign up to those charity donations, when those charity campaigners come round and they sign you up direct debit to save the koalas or save the pandas, or, you know, donate to this cause, donate to this charity, you know. You do it and you forget, and then every month when you get your bank statement, there's just all these direct debits for like £1 going out, and you're like, huh? What's that? And then you remember, oh, it's the charity. My sister does a load of that for the WWF. She adopts animals, so she signs up for all of that stuff. She adopts all these rhinos and giraffes and elephants and all sorts of weird and wonderful things she adopts via the WWF, which is the Worldwide Fund for Nature, not the wrestling company. And every year they send her a box. She gets a box once a year, which she opens, and it's full of all these little like cuddly toy animals, which reflect the ones that she's adopted over the course of the year. So all the different animals that she adopts, she gets like a cuddly beanie toy of sent to her at the end of the year. So she literally goes on the website to look at what animals to adopt, and she picks animals based on what cuddly toy she doesn't have. Can you imagine something so stupid? I don't need to. Oh, this animal's really terribly endangered and really in need of help and support. But I'm not gonna adopt it and sponsor that one because I've already got a cuddly toy of that one. I'm gonna go and sponsor this one instead. You know, it's brilliant. Imagine if she adopted children like that. Oh, I don't have one of those ones, I'll have one of them. No, I won't adopt that child because I've had one of those before and I didn't like it. 20% complete with a seeding. Let's tell you what, Riverview is nice. Like I say, it's bright and early in the morning. It's only just gone 7 a.m. I got a real bright start. It was like daylight at 5 a.m. I think it gets dark quite early though on this map. From the ploughing contract, it got dark quite early, so I don't quite know whether the mod author's put his own kind of environment XML in or something. But considering this is supposed to be a fictional UK map, I can tell you right now, ladies and gents, it doesn't get dark at 5 o'clock in the UK in September. No. You're probably looking November time for it to be dark at 5 o'clock. I mean, September, it's probably still light till 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. October, again, probably 6, 7 p.m. It's still light. November, December is obviously when it starts to get 5 p.m. is about the time when it gets dark and you need to start thinking about putting your lights on. January as well, I would say. And then again, February, March, it starts to lighten up again. So we'll see how the series goes. We might find we're doing a lot more work earlier in the morning. My voice is gone. Ladies and gents, my voice is gone. I'm gonna have to learn sign language now to talk to everybody. Which makes it very difficult to play the game when you need to sign language because you can't use your controller. Maybe I should just get one of those people in the bottom right hand corner of the screen like you get on BBC News who does all the when they're reading the news. That's terribly distracting. I'm sure they're just making up stuff. You know, I'm sure they just make that stuff up as they're doing whatever they're doing. But yes, another nice seeding contract. Another nice bunch of equipment leased. Nice tractor. 8R. Definitely seems to handle the seeding quite well. The tractor that we had for the ploughing that struggled a bit. See, I'm trying not to talk a lot now because I know my voice is gone until I can clear my throat, which isn't pleasant, so I'm not going to do it on camera, ladies and gents. I'm a bit reluctant to talk because I sound stupid now. I mean, I sound stupid a lot of the time, but I sound even more stupid when my voice has gone all crackly and croaky and weird. See, every time I swallow, I can feel it at the back of my throat. I can. And it'll be like a real thick ball of garbo. When I finally managed to get it expelled, it's really horrible, sticky stuff. I mean, you could use it to hang posters on the wall, on your wall. It'd be like blue tack. It would. It's probably an indicator that I need to go for a physio session. I need to go for a physio session and have the physiotherapist give me a chest pummeling to make sure all the stuff is loosened and help me clear my lungs out. Because that's the big problem when you have like severe asthma and like I do, and you have the COPD and stuff as well. It gets very, your lungs. I have to have my lungs cleared out every so often. More so since I had my accident, and obviously I collapsed them and damaged them and had to have surgery on them, because now there's a lot of scar tissue in my chest, which means my lungs don't inflate properly, and they're quite restricted because of the banding of scar tissue that's sort of around them. And that means that a lot of times in certain parts of my lungs stuff can pull. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to gross everybody out. But yeah, I need to have my chest cleared every couple of weeks or so, which involves me laying on a bed, which they then tilt, so my head is lower. I lie face down on a bed, and they tilt it so my head is lower than my feet, so I'm at an angle, okay? And then basically the physio just works on just basically beats me on the back, pummels my chest, and eventually all this rubbish comes out of me. So they give me a nice little bowl, obviously, to spit it into as it's coming out of me. But yeah. And then usually after I've had that session usually lasts about an hour. And then after that, I'm usually pretty good for a couple of weeks. My speech and language therapist would tell me I need to get my my tube, and I need to do my tube exercises. That's why I have this great big glass, ladies and gentlemen. It's not because I drink a lot of beer and stuff. It's because what I normally do is I have this filled with water, and it's here on my desk, and in between recording videos, what I normally do is sit here and basically I'm blowing out all the time into the cup, blowing bubbles, because it helps helps my lungs. So obviously, whilst I'm just sat here just playing to advance to the next point I'm going to start recording at, or if I'm doing any editing, then I'm just sat here blowing bubbles. I am. And then as soon as I come to start recording the next bit of stuff that I want to record, put the glass far away from me so I can't mess with it, and hope. But yeah, like I say, considering I ploughed this field, the texture on this field is not a ploughed texture. They've changed it. Well, as soon as I completed the contract, the whole texture of the field changed, ladies and gents. I also don't like the fact there's all these stones on the field, but I've said that before. Why isn't there contracts? Stone collecting contracts. You know? Let me run around picking up stones on fields. But yeah, I think the next job I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do I think I'm going to go do a baling contract next. I think. That would make quite a bit of sense, wouldn't it? Because it's September, help a farmer, get his grass mowed and baled. Gives us a chance to play with some more equipment and expand Flufflebotham farming services and that list of available jobs. So far I'm impressed that Flufflebotham here, Delores, has done all of the jobs herself. We've not hired any workers, not like we did on Huron during that harvest where we had to have people driving trucks for us. We've done everything all by ourselves. That's not to say once she gets herself a little bit more established, she may hire some people to come and work for her that she can pass off jobs to. Obviously, it would make sense. She can't be everywhere at once. She's not dog poo. Okay? She doesn't have that special power. So she will end up hiring people to work for her who can go and do simple tasks on fields. But at this moment in time, it's about establishing herself and obviously earning a reputation for the business that she's reliable, she does a good job, and you know, she's not afraid of doing any task except maybe harvesting. She has a little bit of a fear of harvesting these days because you know, she had a terrible experience recently. She had a nightmare where she was doing a harvesting job that just wouldn't end. You know, every night she went to sleep, she just had this same dream where she was stuck harvesting this field that just had no end. There was no end in sight, and it went on for days and days and days, and it was like, is this harvesting ever going to end? And then the minute she finished the harvest, somebody came along and took all the money off her. Took all the money away. Left her broke. Awful nightmare. Absolutely awful. Yes, we get a nice field of canola seeded. We're not doing any fancy seeding rate. It's nice and you know, pretty average seeding rate here, ladies and gents. We've got yeah, we're just doing low rate seeding. So this field must be fairly good soil, ladies and gentlemen. Must be decent quality, because like I say, it's been on low pretty much the whole time. I haven't noticed it flick to normal or high. Not that that's going to help me, because when it comes for me buying land myself and buying fields for Delores later on in the series, so she can have her own farm, I'm probably going to forget which of the fields had the good soil type from these contracts, and I'm going to end up having to do all the soil sampling and everything. But yeah, there we go. 35 seeds. 35 seeds. I'm only going to record one episode of the series today. I know it's Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK. Not that I have a bank holiday, because obviously, content creator, I have to keep producing content because I work for myself and don't have anybody working for me who I can delegate to. I have been asked by the family if I can take them out for the afternoon, so unfortunately I'm not going to get to record as much as I wanted to today. And what I want to do when I come back from my adventure is I want to do a live stream today on Elm Creek, because I've not been on the Farm Sim server over the weekend. Well, I went on briefly just to I went on the server just briefly at the weekend to check some mods. I had a couple that I had to update because they've been updated. Fill level warning, air hose connect sounds mod, those have both been updated with the new script system, the new script that works with patch 1.41. The new way of the new way mod authors have to register their scripts in game and register their specializations and inject their mod into existing vehicles and equipment and stuff. That changed with patch 1.4, and Giants didn't tell people, and that's why a lot of the script mods broke on PC. And what Giants did, they released a hot fix where basically they put a bit of a they released a hotfix where basically they allowed the old mods to carry on working, but with a clear error warning in the log that you need to fix this, because in the future, in the next update for the game, it will change and the hotfix will be removed, and if your mod isn't up to date and hasn't been changed to the new way of registering, specializing and injecting, then it's going to break. You'll break the game because it won't work. So yeah, I've had a couple of mods update which I want to go and test. I've also had, over the weekend, I've had Mr. Stevie send me all his tractors, all the Stevie tractors. If we quickly go into the store and have a look. So small tractors, let's go all the way along. So class Zerion by Stevie, there's one. We've got the crop sensors, we've got the Azaria Pro Compact compatibility. So Stevie's been hard at work doing all his tractors. So there's all the small. Here's all the mediums. They've all been updated. We've got all the large ones. So he's been hard at work. Very busy man. He has. Very busy man. So 2 mod packs available on his Facebook page. 2 tractor packs containing all the updated tractors, which now have, like I say, the sensor support for precision farming. And the reason why he asked me to put them on the multiplayer server and test the multiplayer server, because he had messages from some people saying they were getting stuck logging in to their servers. They were getting stuck at 99% logging in. And I couldn't reproduce it. I got all his tractors on the server and I logged in just fine on mine. Not to say that that's... There we go. So yeah, it's, again, server side of things, like I say, I couldn't reproduce the error because I was able to log in with all the tractors installed and enabled. But that's not to say other people don't have the error, because I know well, a week ago, I was able to log into my multiplayer server just fine, and I was able to play, and I was playing along quite happily. Mr. Helgi couldn't log in, even though he's using the exact same mods as me, and obviously he's downloaded all the mods from me. His game was getting stuck. Every time he tried to connect to the server, he was getting stuck. And in the end, we did have to remove a couple of mods. For whatever reason, he could not join with them enabled and active, yet I could. So that was definitely weird. Because if it didn't work for him, it shouldn't have worked for me. And vice versa. If it was working for me, it should have worked for him. It was just so annoying, though, that in the whole troubleshooting process of trying to work out which mods it was that was causing Mr. Helgi the problem, I ended up removing auto drive from the server. And as a result of that, lost all the road network, lost all the cell points. So now when we go onto the multiplayer server, we've got no auto drive network. So we can't send trailers to fields, we can't, equipment to fields for us. We can't send stuff to sell points, that we can't get the trailer, just drive in. If we've got like 2 million litres of straw to sell at the southwest biomass plant, or whatever it is, we can't just have an auto drive worker selling the 2 million litres of straw for us in the background whilst we carry on doing field work and stuff. So annoying. I might have to look to see if somebody, I might actually have to post a question on my on Stevie's mod group to see if anybody's got the auto drive network for Stevie's map. See if anyone else has done one. So I might have to see if somebody's got a road network they can send me that I can just put on the server to get all the sell points back. The auto drive network of some description. So yeah, we'll get this field finished, and then we could have another look at another job. It's going to be nice and early, you know. Be able to have a morning tea break and then pick another job based on how long it's taking to do this. It's all good. Still gonna have loads of seed left over to unload when I get back to the shop. Still gonna have loads of seed. It's still half full. So this whole field has been done on low seeding rate. Must be the best soil. Can only be that this field has the best soil, ladies and gents. Can only be. There we go. $58. Must be nearly finished now. Big cornfield over there next to the church. One of the things I'm going to need to do probably fairly soon is have a bit of a scout around the map at some point to see where I can buy land that I can use as my base of operations, you know, because I'm going to need somewhere that I can call home. I can't keep living out of the shop car park, you know, like some jippo. I need to set up my business office and my location. I need to find somewhere on the map that we can use as our headquarters. I don't know if there is too many placeable areas on this map. That was one advantage of Huron. Huron did have some concrete areas you could buy, just that you could then obviously plot buildings and placeables onto. Whereas this map, not so much. Two rows to go. All done. Delores has completed contract number 3 on the map, ladies and gents. So we'll head back to the store, we'll give it a quick empty, and obviously return the seeder, because it's the only seeding job that there is at the minute, so we're not going to be able to do another seeding job. If I returned it now like this, I'd actually get reimbursed for all the seed. I'm pretty certain. Wouldn't I? Let's have a look. I'd get 2,824 bucks reimbursement for seed. Okay, maybe that's seed I've used, not excess seed. Okay. I think we'll unload it. I'd rather keep it. I'd rather keep the seed for a potential other seeding job later in the year, because, you know, 3,000 litres of seed, still got quite a bit of distance to go, unless of course you're doing potatoes or sugar beets, in which case you won't get very far at all with 3,000 litres of seed, because those crops absolutely eat it. But right, I'm going to head back to the store, ladies and gents. I'm then going to take the family out for their afternoon trip. So I want to say thank you everybody for watching today's episode. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you all again with more Farming Simulator content very, very soon. But for now, from me, it is goodbye and cheerio, ladies and gents. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe.